Hi folks, welcome to the next vlog in relation to my Harley Davidson. The bike looks a bit different from when you would have seen it last. Went a little bit kind of mad on it. So grips replaced the rubber standard quite worn ones with new metal black, kind of gloss black grips. I've got Screaming Eagle, basically new HT leads. Screaming Eagle's like Harley Davidson's kind of performance branch, so I've replaced those ones over, and I have Screaming Eagle spark plugs on order as well. I've also fitted a C-Tech quick charger onto the battery. You might have noticed the back end as well, pretty different. So all the lights have been stripped back. I've removed the loom for the lights, and I'm going to basically replace the lights altogether on the back of the bike to something a bit more flush, and it's going to be tucked in underneath the actual rear fender there. I've also added on a side mount number plate just to smarten up that back end, and so you can see a bit more of the visible tyre on the back. Up front we have raised the tank as well, so it just gives the front end that kind of higher lift, and I've also got a short seat on there. That one's been borrowed from my friend, basically just to get so I can sit in the bike and use the bike, because the other the seat kind of hangs right back and it's going to be dragging on the tyre, so it's just in case I need to move the bike about at all, I can sit on that seat and I'm not basically squishing the brackets on my seat onto the back of the tyre. Everything else is pretty much as is. A couple other things ordered for it. I've got Slimline front indicators to get put in. I've also dropped the mirrors down so they're hanging, so when I'm riding in that riding position, basically it's the mirrors are catching the ends of my shoulders, which I don't want. So when they're hanging down below, I'm looking down and basically it's not catching any of my body, and it actually provides a better view to the rear of the road. Next up is going to be, basically, as I touched on, removed that rear fender. So to basically get into the loom, I've lifted this off, and the underside of it is just horrible, rusty. So whilst the bike is off the road now, I'm basically going to get this sorted. I'm going to get it redone back in satin matte black, and then get that refitted to the bike. But yeah, good bit of progress made so far. It's just been a kind of whirlwind. I've just been doing it in between like things I've got into the unit, a wee kind of hour here and there. But yeah, it's coming along pretty well. So I'll get back to you once I have this back, and we'll get this fitted with the new funky light and get it all wired up. So I've done a few kind of odds and ends on the bike. It's sat in the unit, and I've got the rear fender back from the powder coolers, and holy hell am I disappointed. Like, I'm not going to name them at the end of the day, but like I've passed them some amount of business over the years, and it's just downright ridiculous. Like, what I'll do is we'll switch the camera around and I'll let you have a look at this. It's meant to be this colour. So here we have the bike, matte black, nice smooth matte surface, and we move over and we have this horrific, like really bad sounding, like, it looks just dimply. It looks horrific, like really bad. Like, there's still the kind of indents there from the rust, and then the underside. This is what's really caused me, because at the end of the day, I've worked with these people for years, but this is what's really taking the biscuit. There was a sticky label, and I've not even removed the sticky label. That's just been powder coated over the top of. That's despicable. and even then there's still bits with like visible thing there that literally moving my hand over with picking it up has just flaked it off. So yeah, really not happy. So I've contacted another painter down in Coatbridge, and I'll drop it off with them and see if they can sort it for me. But yeah, like this is it's disgraceful. Like, so back to the bike for now. We have had side number plate bracket installed. I had to do a wee kind of custom cut away there, and I've painted all that in there so it's not going to rust. There's the new LED light which is installed there as well, and I've ran the wiring through and up and all the way, and that's it peeking out there. Yeah, I'm going to have a wee look online tonight, sort out the back lights. There's a company called Kellerman. They do some pretty cool funky lights, so I'm going to see if I can get them hooked up and get them ordered and sort out the tail lights. And after that, the bike's pretty much, like barring me doing my kind of detail work, the bike is pretty much kind of modified the way I want it to be. Got a air filter still to go on it, that's ordered. What else? New hardware for the sissy bar, which is up there. It's on a quick release kind of bracket, so as the bolts and the nuts that came off it were quite rusted, and one of the wee rubber grommets was missing from one of them, so ordered new hardware for that and new front chrome indicators. Put the metal handlebars on as well, and managed to like, obviously that's just off, and managed to snap the inside there, this wee section. There is the brake light switch, so entirely on me, just me not researching it enough, because if I'd have researched it, I've seen a million videos online saying make sure that the switch is pushed in before you put it in, so that's on me. I pushed it in and snapped a wee bit, but hey ho, it's less than 20 quid, ordered, it'll be here on Saturday, and it's just a matter of putting that back in, soldering it on. So yeah, good progress being made, much as little annoyances, but yeah, that's yeah, just part and parcel of working with cars and stuff like that. But yeah, saying good progress being made. Apologies, this has just been done on my phone. I know I've normally get the camera out and the mic kind of thing on it, but it was just like late on in the day, just went and picked that up, came back, and yeah, I can't really be fussed throwing all the stuff out and to redo it. But yeah, anyway, I shall see you very shortly with the latest update on the bike. Thank you.